Hello, Namaste. My name is Doipan Roy, and in today's live session, we're going to solve an IBPS PO Prelims level mock test. So it is available on Kitely platform, and the link is given in the description box. So let's get started. So from this mock onwards, for the upcoming 7 or 8 mocks, I will not be using the screen pen. So I will use my usual notebook. So the thing will not be visible on screen. So let's get started. Okay, 8-member blood relations, script, 12% two parallel row, doable. 9% circular table, definitely doable. Display DE +1, okay, +1. Everything +1. S, T, E, E, P. Okay, so middle one stays as it is. Okay, L, A, Z, -1, +1, -1, like that. Okay, so I -1. Okay, later 8%. 4-story building, 2 floor. Okay. I think I should start with this. So 4, 3, 2, 1. And 2 flats, namely flats are as of x and y, x west of y, x, y, x, y. Okay, C lives immediate southwest of F. C lives southwest of F. No one lives to the west of B. So west of B. So B is in X. B is in west of. Okay, E lives immediate northeast of G. E lives immediate northeast. So FC like that, and EG like that. Okay. So FCEG, FCEG, FCEG. Okay, many options. Okay, only 2 floors between A and G. 2 floors between A and G. Okay, as many floors above E as below H, and both in different flat. Floors above A, E, below H, different flats. So let's get started. I can get 3 projections out of it. I will not shy away. Okay, so E, G, and H. Then I get E, G. Not possible. This projection is not possible in middle. So E here, G here, and H here. Then I got FC, FC only here available for this, only here available for this. AG 2 floor gap only here possible. AG, AG, but no one to the west of. Oh shit. Oh shit. Just a second. So A here, and no one to the west of B. No one to the west of B, right? Just check once again. E, G, G, E, H, different flats. A, G, but G, F, C, and A, B. Okay. Now the other person was who? E, A, B, B, C, C, D. So D was missing. D here. D slots in here. How many person live 2 floors below B? Who lives 2 floors below B in the same flat? So C, same flat. Okay, on which floor? D lives. So first Y, 1Y. Okay, CB gap +2, HG -2, AE -2, EB. Okay, different flats. FD, EB is for different flats. Otherwise, same flat gap of 1. In flat X3, X3H. Okay. Which of the following is not true? A lives above H. So this is true. Not A. Both A and D same flat. Yes. Only one floor between B and C. This is also true. A lives immediately above. Okay, A lives immediately above. No. So this is not true. A and D in the same flat. This is true. Only one floor there between B and C. This is also true. Okay, so code. We'll do it later. 6% different days. Exam Monday to Saturday. Okay, this is a very long passage, so I might just skip it for now. Let's see what are the other questions. 7 different population. Okay, doable. 3 questions. All pens, pencils. Only a few pencils. Marker, few markers. Crayons, no crayon. Rubber, all pen being marker. All pen being marker. It's not a possibility. Okay, all pens being marker. Yes, it's a possibility. Then some markers are definitely not rubbers. Some markers definitely not rubbers. True both. No red, blue. So no red is blue. All green, blue. And some green, yellow. Only a few yellow. Black. All yellow being red. All yellow being red. No, it's not a possibility. Some blue can be yellow. Some blue are yellow. Why can be? So both incorrect. Neither follows. Only lion. Only lion is tiger. Okay. Only lion is tiger. And some lion, bear. No bear, wolf. Only a few wolf. Foxes. Some tigers. Tigers, nothing. All lion can never be fox. All lion. So true. So only two is true. Okay. This is doable again. Okay, now I will start with one 8-member family, 3 generation, 3 couple. Okay, B and C are son-in-law of A. So A must have 2 daughters, and there are 2 son-in-laws as in C and D. Okay, 5 members done. So 3 couple. So that first one must also be a couple. Okay, B is grandmother of G. So if B is grandmother, so either one has G, who is daughter of F. G is daughter of F. C is not married to E, so D is married to E. So F to C, then G is daughter of F, so G daughter here, and H is nephew of F. H is nephew of F. B has no son. Yeah, so it's done. 1, 2, 4, 8 male members there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 male, 4 female. How is H related to G? H is cousin. 4 are alike. DE couple, AB couple, FC couple, EF brother sister, brother sister. Okay, they are same generation, but then again, DE couple, AB couple, CFC, AB, DE, FC, EF. So there are 1 male, 1 female, but here 2 female. From the following, it's second to the right of the one who faces X. 12th person. Okay, definitely doable. Then face south. So Y to Z face south. Y to Z face south and G to K face north. G to M face north. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 2% sit between G, J, and the one who faces Z. This is Z, but none of them at the extreme end. So I get a clear clue. 1, 2, Z or Z, 1, 2, G. G is an immediate neighbor of J and sits second to the left. G is an immediate neighbor of this J and sits second to the left to the second to the left of the one who faces V. G is an immediate neighbor of second to the left of the one who faces V. So G is here, second to the left, not possible. So G is here and second to the left of V. V. As many persons sit to the right of V as to the left of K. Right of V, left of K. So facing right of V, left of K. Only 2% sit between K and the one who faces X. 1, 2 faces X. Okay, H sits 2 places away from G. 1, 2. So no, not possible. H faces 2 places away from G. Who faces G, who faces U. I faces W. And 1% there, 1% there. Okay. Following person faces. So I think it's M. So M faces X. And there I got V right now. U, V, W, X, Y. So which are the following 5? Okay, so V, I, W, K, M. How many persons sit between H and the one who faces V? H and the one who faces V, 3%. As many person left of X? Yes. So between Y and Z, no. H and the one who faces V, 3%. Yeah. Left of X. Okay, not true. H is an immediate neighbor of M. H is the immediate neighbor, so this is true. I sits extreme end. Extreme end, yes, true. Z sits third to the right of the one, third to the right, no, second to the right. U is immediate left of X. What about W with respect to the one who faces J? W. W is fourth to the right. How many percent? Okay, AB. So this is circular. Okay, this is D. So constant plus 1, vowel again plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, ST. So plus 1. So P stays as it is. So L minus 1, A minus 1. So plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, then minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Like that. Yeah, makes sense. So plus 1 NO, then plus 1 F, then plus 1 U, OFU. So all of this has the same thing. The next part, O minus 1 N. So N, then R minus 1 is Q. This one. Okay. So I'm skipping this one. So okay, let's do it. Right. So right is here and notes here, exams here, class here. So note only here, or rather write only here. That is going to be UV no, WX, maybe OP no. So WX will stay for note, right? So WX PO, because EF is somewhere right and WS is going to stay. So, okay. High study trouble. So trouble is here only. OP no. CD no. ZX. So ZX is for trouble. High study. So study here only. So MN no. OP no. QR. So ZX QR. QR ZX. QR ZX. Okay, last one is high, right? So high is here and nowhere else. So AB can be that code because GH no, not here. So class pass exam. Class is here and here. So class pass is going to be class, because only class is going to be OP no YZ. YZ is class. Now pass is here only. So the book is also no, fail is also here only. So pass fail both here. So I guess either or will definitely come because pass is nowhere else, fail is nowhere else. So definitely either or will come. But D and D, let me check. So YZ, UV, and GH and EF. EF, GH, yes. Only these two courses, nowhere else. This is also done. So 6% different days of the week. Definitely going to do it. But this looks to be a bit what struggle to do. Okay. 7 schools, different population. I think I should do it. Different population, P more than P and R, but not as much as V, which does not have the highest population. The population of school P is less than U. P is less than U, but more than Q, which does not have the lowest population. So R has the lowest population. Then I got T, then I got V, then I got someone else. So 7 started. The population of U is more than T. Okay, U is more than T. All right. Just a minor tweak. U is more than T. The population of S is the third lowest. Shit. So U is highest then, and S is third lowest. Okay. V was not the highest, right? Okay. And means school S has 70. How many schools have more population than P? Than P 4, more than 3. If population of R is half of that, okay, 35, and V is 3 times. V is 3 times of school R, definitely 105. So what may be of U? U more than 105. If a population of V is 80, if V is 80, then what may be population of T? So less than 70 for sure. What may be the population of T? Oh shit. Not good. This is the third lowest. Oh shit. Uh, third lowest, it said right. So between 80 and 70 only. But those previous questions are not correct. Right. S is the third lowest. So U, V were slotted, then T, then S, then P, U, V, T, S. So P more than S, and then no, S, Q, R, S, P, Q, and R. So then again, I have 4 more than P. Okay. Population of R is half that of this. So V was said to be 3 times. Okay. Okay. All right. How many digits? Ascending order from left to right will remain unchanged. It needs some time. So 9, 4, 6, 2, 8, 5, 1, 3, 6, 4, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. No, not possible. Okay. So the rapid expansion of e-commerce platforms across the country have significantly transformed how local businesses operate in the region. The rapid expansion of e-commerce platforms across the country. The rapid expansion has significantly. So B, if the federal government implemented the revised the revised tax policy earlier, the policies would have been also, so if they had implemented, could have been avoided. The newly appointed branch manager is responsible for overseeing daily operations, managing employee schedules, and ensuring complete satisfactory customer satisfaction. Then the next one is, while renewable energy sources becoming increasingly affordable, many developing nations still rely heavily on fossil fuels to meet their energy demands, while renewable energy sources are becoming increasingly affordable. The latest financial audit clearly reveals that the tech startup has exhausted its initial funding in spite the need for additional investor is critical. In spite, I don't think in spite is the correct conjunction here. So most appropriate, I will do it later. Again, this is humongous RC. Ample means enough. The committee found ample of evidence. Is there any scope for grammatical error? Okay. Found ample of evidence. The company has ample resources. The new policy provides ample for employees to express their concern. I think either only two. Committee found ample evidences, ample of evidence. Ample means many of evidence, many evidence. So I think only two seems to be correct. Sentence may or may not put correctly. This sentence may or may not use the we not correctly. Sentence is bold, which is correct, and mark responding. Okay, we'll check it later. Hinder means to hide something or like lessen something. The training program were designed to hinder employees' professional. So why would they hinder it? No. A shortage of skilled worker could hinder the company's efforts. So two is correct. Poor road connectivity continues to hinder the movement. Yeah, 2 and 3 both. Lucid means clear. The report was lucid to several members of the committee, despite its highly technical. Okay. The consultant's explanation was lucid, leaving the investors confused about the potential risk. Okay, so no, this is not correctly used. So 1, the witness gave a lucid account of the event, allowing investors to understand the sequence clearly. So 1 and 3. Then I guess I'll go with only 1 if 3 is not available. I guess lucid account is not the correct thing to use. Was lucid several, despite its okay. Deteriorate. The condition of the old bridge continued to deteriorate because maintenance work. Okay. Relation between two countries began to deteriorate after the democratic dispute escalated. Okay. The engineers implemented several safety measures to deteriorate no 1 and 2 only. The new environmental report reveals that increasing deforestation is significantly reassuring, no, significantly severe, no, increasing deforestation is significantly, okay, dash, okay, the already fragile indigenous wildfire population. The research team also highlights the severe impact, so immediate action needs, okay, yeah, reassuring. Okay. The state university, in alliance with national this conducts interdisciplinary research on advanced interdisciplinary research. Okay, maybe obstructing innovation by leveraging obstructing no global tech in collaboration with something launched the new quantum processor, making a setback in the not setback. Recent geopolitical treaties have highlighted the benefits associated with international scientific exchange, as demonstrated by allied nations abandoning their research borders to encourage commerce and innovation. Encourage commerce and innovation, research and innovation. I guess we are talking about scientific thing. So, I mean, yeah, so commerce can also be a part of it, but it's have highlighted benefits associated with international scientific exchange. Very allied nation. Either commerce or all correct. Borders to encourage commerce. I guess commerce to innovation, it should have been like that and is being used. So to same kind of things or rather similar kind of things should have been there. So let's go with it. Now, okay, before the legislative body, so B to start with, permitted the lawmakers appearing before, so BA, to reform their draft policies granting from liberty to approach the constitutional board suggestion. Hmm. Suggestions, full stop. Okay. The tribunal referred to an order passed by, so CB to start with, to certain appeals seeking enactment of environmental and carbon neutral policy. A special panel of chief economic advisors and financial expert analysts and okay, a special panel of chief economic advisors and series of and was reviewing a series of fiscal reports, including one drafted by economists and policy experts. So I think no arrangement is required here. If the last one is the compliance, all no, the compliance hearing were permitted to withdraw their initial appeal and were granted leave to approach the regulatory body. The banking executives at leave at withdraw at the compliance leave. So C to start with, the compliance hearing were permitted to leave to approach the regulatory body. The banking executives at withdraw their not making any sense actually. Let's start with the withdraw their initial appeals were granted the compliance hearing were permitted to leave to approach the regulatory body. So B or rather CA is seeming to be a pair. body, the banking executives had withdraw their initial appeals and were granted. The banking executives at the compliance hearing were permitted to withdraw their initial appeals and were granted leave to approach the regulatory body. Okay. The rapid digitalization of banking sector has categorically exposed financial institutions to unprecedented cyber threat. Replying to a recent debate on data privacy, the cybersecurity director stated that the industry had not accepted the proposed dash to ease security protocol, accepted the proposed recommendation. Okay, he was referring to widespread rumor about deregulation. This had created a dash among consumers, panic or something, panic, advance of by malicious hackers and antisocial elements. The director admitted the existence of vulnerabilities but said lowering standards was not only solution to dash the high cost of compliance. It was not the only solution to mitigate solution to was not the only solution to mitigate the so aggravate, elevate, all these are something else. The central bank said the other recommendations of unearthed hidden network flaws were being implemented. A new framework to this effect was before the committee and suggestions would be taken into account before the policy, before finalizing the policy. So this is a literally I would take like 8 minutes only to read it. What is the one key factor driving the resilient global agricultural strategy? The absence of any significant external climate disruption, the tentative nature of newly forged sustainable cooperatives, changing internal food security, limited prevalence, the sole focus, strong economic condition. And passage, why is there a need to expand the traditional understanding of farming? Neglecting soil city and markets can destabilize the sector. According to the passage, what is the central challenge in formulating a successful agricultural strategy? Successful agricultural strategy. Balancing the needs of sustainable profitability, addressing both external disruption. Seems to be all right. Which of the following statement is false? The agricultural world ecological concerns are closely linked to economic. Yeah, true. Executive boards are tasked with managing competing demands for resource development. Okay, maybe global water shortage and unprecedented weather conditions have no impact. It's definitely false. What can be inferred about the term sustainable agriculture? Sustainable agriculture. Different agriculture is constantly evolving due to global change. Ailment, okay. International process. Solely, no relevance. All industries, every industry. What is the following conclusion can be drawn about the global agricultural strategy? A nuanced understanding of evolving agricultural threats, along with integration of economic growth, is crucial. Addressing solely, no bearing, must be rigid, focusing exclusively, unnecessary. The agricultural world's ecological concerns are inextricably tied to its economical imperative. unquestionably, inextricably. So that was asked about synonym, right? Yeah. Antonym of resilient, vulnerable. So I got 3 questions left. While renewable energy sources are becoming increasingly affordable, becoming increasingly affordable, many developing nations still rely heavily on fossil fuels to meet their energy demands, either nowhere or in this part. While renewable energy sources are becoming increasingly affordable. It's becoming affordable. It's an adjective, so increasingly affordable. Doesn't sound natural to me. Becoming increasingly affordable. I mean, there's no structure wise no issue, but okay, I'll just then go with it. Ample. The committee found ample of evidence. So all of these questions asked for incorrectly used. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Which has been incorrectly used. Hinder, the training program were designed to hinder. So one is definitely there. Could hinder for poor. So incorrectly used, right? Lucid, again incorrectly used. So 2 and 3. Lucid. So only 2 then. Shit. Deteriorate 1 and 2, then 3. Incorrectly used. 58, right? So 54, 5. So incorrectly used. So only 3 is nowhere. Then 1 and 3. Because 2 is definitely not going to be here. I think ample evidence. Not ample evidence. Ample of evidence. Not natural. And hinder, lucid, deteriorate. Okay. Recent geopolitical treaties have highlighted the benefits. Okay, I will just go with commerce here because I feel yeah, increasingly affordable is a word, but are becoming many developing countries or nations still rely heavily on fossil fuels. Fuels is a word, I guess. Fossil fuel. I mean, if they say that fuel is fuel, another thing. But now I am having doubt about D and D. Fossil fuel. Still develop on sources, so fuels. There is not just petroleum, there is coal, there is some other things also, for sure. It's okay. Just save it then. Okay, so let's skip this section now. Section in a large hospital, okay. Okay. This kind of question needs to be skipped first. So 64, 35. 64 into 3, 192 plus 32 plus 45 of 240. 45 of 240 is 120 minus 12 plus 5 by 4 into 80 is 100. So it's 20. 20. So total 40. So 2, 3. Oh shit. Okay. It was 20, 140, 140, 140, 240, 240, 192. So 3 or 4, 3, 2. Then I got 36 into 8 plus x is equal to 400. So it's close to 240 and 48. So 160 minus 48 is going to be 150, 112. Then I got x plus 15% of 420, 15 into 4.2. So it's 63 is equal to 30% of 150. So 450. So 13 less 83. Okay. 1 liter sold 1:5. Difference of 5 and 10 where 5 is sold more. So VW, so the questions are not that big, right? Yeah, doable. VWXYZ 1, 5 and 10. 1, 5, 10. 10. So 1200. So 5 is going to be 900 and 10 is going to be 600. Okay. The number of, okay, then y is 1800 or 6 or 1500 and less than 1200. Okay. So the number of 5 liter painted by brand V is how much percent more or less than the number of 10 liter by brand Y? So 3 by 12, 1 by 4, 25% less. Find the ratio of the total number of by V and Z, right? So in Z2, so 4, 16 and 5, 110 by 1 liter and 5 liter together of V, 10 liter of C1. So this is going to be 33. So 3 is to 1. No? Okay. Okay, by brand V, right? So 18 is to 11 in option, still not in option. 21 is to 11 is option. Yes. Okay. So 21 out of the total number of products sold by B, 30% was sold to wholesale contractors and the rest directly to customers. Sold directly to customers. So total was 21 and so 27 out of this 27 into 7, so 189 was sold directly to consumers. The number of 10 liters by U. So U, where is U? Okay. Brand U is 20% more than the difference between 10 liter by W and X. So I have to calculate them, right? So 15, 9, so 5,800, 93600 and 500. So they are saying that U has 20% more than difference between the number of W and X. So 3. So 330 is not in option. So 20% more. 20% means 330 plus 66. So 396. Still not in option. Okay, let me see. Bucket by brand new. Difference 20% more than the difference between 10 liter by W and X. So 300. Okay, 300 and 20. So 360. Then liter 1 painted by YBP and 5 liter by Z is Q. If brand M sells total So it's going to be 3000 total. 1 liter bucket, and the ratio of 1 liter to 5 liter is 5 to 3. So total going to be 3 upon 8. Nah, I think I did some mistake. Okay, this is the 1 liter bucket. Okay. So they are saying this is close equal to 5. So 3 is equal to 18. The difference between the number of 10 liter buckets sold by V and W. V and W 10 liter difference is 200. That is X. The sum of the 10 liter buckets by X and Z is 1600. That is what Y. So find the value. So Y equal to 3X. So 600 if I subtract, so 1000 remains. Okay. 20, 30, 45. Okay. Into 2 plus 10. Into 1 plus 10. Into 2 plus 10. Into 2. 10 minus 5 into. Okay. Wrong number. Wrong number is always difficult to find. So I'll skip 5, 10, 15, 20. Then 20, 30, 40. 20, 30, 40, 50, then 60. Okay, monthly income of Mark is 20% more than his expenditure. Okay, so for Mark, income is 20% more. So if he expends 5, incomes 6, saves 1. The ratio of monthly saving of Mark to Paul, if Mark saves 3, Paul saves 2. The monthly income of Paul is 1500. Monthly income of Mark is equal to monthly expenditure of Paul. Expenditure saving. Monthly income of Mark is equal to monthly expenditure of Paul. So total 8 expenditure of Paul, right? So it is 18. So 20. So 15. So 7, 5. So expenditure by Mark 7, 5 into 5. So 15 into 7, 5. So 105 plus 7, 5. Okay, I'm not getting it. 105. So 1125, like that. Total number of staffs in office A is 50, more than that of B. In A, it's 50 more than that of B. Total number of staffs in A decreased by 10 and B increases by 20. Then the total staff on A and B gets equal. So 50 decreases by 10. So 200, 150, 190. Sure, no, not 200. So let's take 250. So 250, 200 increases by 20. 20%, right? So 40 and 10, no. This is also not going to make it. So 150, 100, 150, 10%, 140 decrease, so 135. No, not this one also. Okay, decreases by 10%. So 162 and 130. 226, no. Then must be 190. 190 minus 19, so 171. And 19 times 2 is 31. So definitely not this also. Why is 200 not working? So 200 minus 10. Okay, 200 was the answer, right? The ratio of the number of blue pens to red pens is white, red pens and green pens, this to this. Number of total pens, this. Okay. So y plus 6 plus 8 is the original ratio, right? Red to green, yeah. So this is 14. 2 times 18. No, 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 no. This is going to be 14 for sure. So 21 here, value of y, but y, right? I had multiplied by 2? I don't think so. So okay, so 21. X and Y started a business, investment 20 less. Okay, skipping this one for now. Ages of P and Q after 5 years will be 7 to 9, 4 years. 4 years from now, P's age will be equal to Q's present age. So currently P is Q minus 4, ratio of the present age of this two person. So 3, 5. I think I should skip it. We'll take some calculation. A vendor bought 40 mangoes for 800, so 20. Sold at selling price of 4 mangoes equal to the cost price of 7. So cost price of 7, 140. Selling price of 4, so selling at 35 per item. He sold all the mangoes, overall profit. So bought at 20, sell at 30. So yeah, 75% tremendous profit. The time taken by X alone to fill is 3 by 2 time taken by Y alone. So X and Y. So X takes more time. So if X takes 3, Y takes 2, this is time, then efficiency is 2 to 3. Both pipes can fill the tank. So with 5 efficiency, it can be filled in 24 minutes. Y and Z can fill the same tank in 15 minutes. So let me check their efficiency. So 3, 8. 8 is Y and Z. So Z is 5. So Z alone can fill in 24 minutes. 60 men can complete 40% work in 10 days. 40% means 2 by 5. So 25 days. 60 men can do 25 days for 4 hours. Okay, so after 15 days, 50% work is complete. And only 50% work is completed. For 15 days, only 50% work is completed. This is the total work. Okay. How many additional hours are required? You're increasing the number of men. So now we got work to do for 10 more days. 60 men, 10 more days, X, and 30 into 25 into 4. So 2, 2, 5. So current hours is going to be 5. So they have to increase it by 1. Bike A covers a distance D in 5 hours. B covers the same distance in 15 hours. So time ratio of A and B is 1 to 3. So speed ratio is going to be 3 to 1. The speed of bike A and B together. So 4 is equal to 80. Average speed if they cover the same distance. So average speed is going to be, so 60 and 20. So 2 into 60 into 20 upon 80 by 4, 15. So 30 kilometer. A boat covers a certain distance downstream in 5 hours and upstream 15 hours. So downstream, upstream speeds. So let me take the speed. So 3 to 1. The total distance traveled downstream and upstream. So speed, so 4 is, so 300 and 100. If the stream of the speed is 6 hour, find the downstream speed. Okay. Downstream speed, right? 31. 6 hours, right? Okay. They are not equal distance, right? So no way I'm going to do this. A vessel contains 50-liter mixture of milk and water. So milk and water was 30, 20. 20-liter mixture is taken out. 20-liter taken out. So 12 and 8 were taken out. Currently remains 18, 12 and replaced with 10-liter pure milk. 28. Find the new ratio of milk to water. New ratio is going to be 7:3. A shopkeeper mixes 60 kg type 1 with 40 kg. Okay, so 60 kg type 1 bought at 40 with X kg type 2 bought at 50 and 60%. So 48 to 8, 2 is 60. So 30 times 8 is going to be 240 times. I mean, total 8 times is 240. A box contains this. Two marbles are drawn. Probability both the are of same color. So 5C2 upon total what? 8, 12, 12C2 plus 4C2 upon 12C2 plus 3C2 upon 12C2. So 12C2, 12 into 11. Okay. By 2 everything get cut. 5 into 4 plus 4 into 3 plus 3 into 2. So 20 plus 12 plus 6 upon 132. So total 18. So 38 by 132. So by 2, 19 by 2, 66. 19 by 66. We got 3 minutes left. Okay, cross a pole. This is doable. Okay. Difference between the basic 15, 25% of basic. Okay. Find the difference total number of basic laptops manufactured by Q3. Q3 basic is going to be 90. So into 4, 360. And the total number of premium by Q1 and Q3. Q1 premium 80, 80, 162, 40 into 4, 960. So total difference 600. Total quantity of premium laptops manufactured by Q4. Premium by Q4 it's going to be 120. How much percent total number of gaming by Q2? Gaming by Q2 is going to be 100. So it's how much more or what? Premium laptops by Q4 is what percent of total number of gaming laptops by Q2? So gaming laptop is definitely 100 and Q4 premium is 120. All of these are 25%, right? Total quantity of premium percent of total number of gaming. No, I don't get this one. Q2, yeah, everything is fine, right? Okay, this is 110. Shit. So 120, just less than 111, 110, just less than that. So 119% out of the total quantity of gaming laptops. Why is this okay? Okay, defective, not doing this, not doing this, not doing this, not doing again. Train X crosses a pole in 10 seconds with a speed of 90. 90 means 25 meter per second. So 250 is the length of the meter. Speed of X to Y is, so Y is going to be at 20 meter per second. Length is 150 more than that of X. So 400 length. Both tend to cross each other in same direction. So same direction 650 and the speed is going to be 5. So 130. Okay, let's go back to this one. Okay, no. Okay, then this is the gap of 10, gap of 30, gap of 45, gap of 75. So 20, 15, 30. So total 35. So if this was 15, this was 20, it would have been all right. So 30 was incorrect. So 20 was incorrect for me. Okay, no, not 20, but 50 was incorrect. It was supposed to be just a second, cancel. The first gap is of 10, 10. It should have been 25, then 45. Yeah, so I am going with 50 then, right? I think I did it incorrect. I did it incorrect. 20, 30, 50, 70, 90. It was 90, 20, 30, so 50, 70, 90. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I just couldn't see that. Okay, that's it. Okay. 71, not bad. Accuracy, not good, not good, absolutely not good. In English, it's all right. In quants, I would still say all right. But in reasoning, I have so much to do. Let me see where things went wrong. In reasoning, let me see the final arrangement as compared to mine. So W, Z, X, U, I, H, M, G, J, K. Okay, everything is all right. Who person sits third to the right faces X. Third to the right who faces X. Okay. I think I just who faces K, X, and I have given M. So these kind of things are not like good, you know. So okay, so this one more than P. Okay, I got it slightly wrong. P and T. Okay, as a matter of fact, UVTS. Okay, TPS. Okay, okay, okay. Ace was third from that position, right? So okay, okay. So P and S needed to be interchanged for me. Okay, only three. In this scenario also I had two, but I don't know. Actually, I had to change things, so that's why I did it. Okay, so it was also all right. In English, let's see. Inseparably, separately, inseparably, inextricably, extrict. No way can be separated. The agriculture world's concerns are okay, 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 okay. Inextricably tired, tired, right? So tired. With this word, I should have known that they are saying about something which is inseparable. So inseparably. Okay. So then last one was not abandoning, but abandoning their research borders. So borders are being abandoned, right? Deserting, living completely appropriate, encourage commerce. Okay, the term opening or integrating. Okay, opening their borders. But what can be the correct word then? Correction. They are saying that as demonstrated by opening their research borders. Yes, somewhere makes sense, but I thought that they are abandoning their borders. Okay, but commerce was correct. Yeah, quants I saw this and this in quants. All right. The other questions are just about which one I did and which I didn't. So nothing about that. Yeah, this was a easy set. I could have done it. So I have to like skim the DIs first, before just committing to big algebraic or that kind of things. I should see like if there are any easy DI available. So I should focus on that thing first and then come back to those arithmetic ones later. But it has a flip side also. If it does not match, suppose I start this case later and after a certain time it does not match, then like I will be at C, because after spending 5 minutes, it's difficult to skip that question and continue other ones. But I feel it's still somewhat satisfactory because all of those other tests were below 55, 60, somewhere around that. But then scoring 71. It was not that difficult, but yeah, there were many students out there who are outperforming me. But still, again, I feel it's quite satisfactory from my perspective. So I feel that's it for now. Thank you for joining. See you all in some other video.